What up? What up? What up? It's Ibn Webb, Ib Webb, Karana Sum here. Official Thanks thing I got going on here. You can tell, feeling kind of orange here. Reg Miller, thanks for the shirt. RM Motivation here. Appreciate it, Reg. Glad you're doing your thing. You know, much success on everything here. With this orange theme I got going on here, it's only right that I got this gentleman on. I finally got him. It was a wish list. I don't think I'll get to everybody, but he was definitely on it here. There was basketball players, there was athletes, then there was Mike Boyd. I'm just gonna be quiet. Just so excited to get Mike on here. So I'm just gonna be quiet, get Mike on, hear a little bit about his walk, and we're just gonna go from there. Hold tight.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Mike, thanks for this, man. I know we just did any and everything to get you on here, man. So thank you.
I apologize.
Nah, I got work. Man. You owe me no apology, man.
Yeah, I apologize, though. You know, that's disrespect.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. So nah, thanks for, like I said, just taking time out, man. Like, just starting this from the door, just had this long list, man. And then once this whole Essex County thing jumped off, man, I mean, you was damn near at the top of the list, Mike. You know, just like somehow, some way, just let's try and find you and get you on and just hear a little bit about your walk, man. So I'm so taken back by this.
That's cool.
Yeah. How you been? Family, everybody holding up?
Yeah, everybody good, man. Everybody all right.
Yeah, I know it's crazy times out here. So, man, like I said, everybody, you know, got to do what they got to do, man.
That's what's
So I know, obviously, us being orange guys here, man. Like you originally just from Orange, or you ended up in Orange? Like how does all start?
Oh no, I'm from here. I'm originally from here. I lived here, raised, born here. I was born in St. Mary's. St. Mary's.
Okay.
I was born in St. Mary's. I've been here all my life, bro. I ain't been nowhere else until I went away, started going to school and shit. And you know, it's like you live there too. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Couple of years, a year there, and then you in school. So, but I'm from here. I'm from St. Mary's. I got born in St. Mary's.
Okay. Your childhood, I mean, everybody said their childhood was normal. So what was your normal like as far as growing up?
As far as living?
As far as being a kid, how was you as a kid?
Oh, I was okay. I had no problems. I lived on Peru Street until I was like 11. And then we moved into projects, 108. I lived in 108. And I lived there the rest of my life. I've been there until they knocked it down and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Until I did that shit. And then when they knocked it down, I had to move. No, we had to move. And then that's how it happened. I don't think I would have never moved out of 108. I don't think my mother would never move until she passed away. You know how that shit is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, as far as what you get into, as far as activity-wise, I mean, ultimately, I know you wanted to play basketball. Any other things you did while you was young?
Yeah, I played football. And remember the Buccaneers that was in Orange Park?
Mm-hmm.
I tried out for that. Remember Lil Nooch?
Yes.
That motherfucker, he wasn't hitting me. So I was I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna be hitting me and shit. Like he used to fuck niggas up. Mm-hmm. You don't see him coming.
Yeah.
And then I went and played for the Bengals in Saba.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you gotta get another address.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, you live in Orange, but you can't play in East Orange. But I had an address from my brother. My brother got me a dress. My brother Terry got me a dress, and they let me play in East Orange, and then I just played for the Bengals.
Now I remember the Bengals up in Sullivan, like you said, the Buccaneers and all. What position did you play?
Quarterback.
Oh, okay.
I played quarterback. I was fast. It was like my brother always tell me like you never pass the ball. I passed the ball, but like you say your play fucked up, you gotta run.
Mm-hmm.
And I just used to haul ass and shit. Like, it was crazy, man.
Nah, did I know you had Terry and your sister? Is it the three of y'all? Correct me if I'm wrong. Or is it you had more siblings?
No, it was just me, my brother, my sister, Crystal, and I got another sister, Kim. She the old, Terry the oldest, then Kim, then Rashida, which is Crystal, and then me, Corey mother. Crystal is Corey mother, and then it's me.
Okay.
I'm the young.
where does basketball thing start coming to play? I mean, again, I know you being the youngest, you probably seen your siblings play. That's what made you want to play?
Yeah, but you know, it's in you being a kid around the project. You gotta learn how to play baseball, football. You gotta play like and to know what you want to do. But then I just took in basketball. I don't know because my brother, and my sister might have did it, but I really like because my brother played like, and then my sister got better. She was better than both of us and shit. And then I had to do that shit. Like I was like, yo, I just kept playing with the shit.
Yeah.
I played football till I got to high school. I like that little nigga New Chain hit me. Crazy. He wasn't. And then I tried out and shit, but I just didn't want it. Like I didn't get my scores and all that shit, so I couldn't play any fucking way.
Yeah.
I was hard.
Yeah, before high school, and you mentioned the whole basketball thing. So organized. You remember when you first started playing organized for organized teams as far as basketball?
Yeah, the Friendship House. The Friendship House. I really started, and then you get the structure from playing in the regular league, like because you got fouls, you can do this, you can do that, and certain shit you learn. But I learned early. For some reason I picked it up, and it was like from there I just ran with that shit. Like, okay, I know I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, and I can do that. But I learned from the Friendship House. I really did. Like I really learned from the Friendship House. And then my brother telling me certain shit like, you can do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. And that's how it was.
Now everybody, yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, from the Friendship House.
Now even back there from the Friendship House, and back then, did you even work out on your own? Man, I used to hear rumors you running up them project steps with weight jackets on, man. Is any truth to that?
Truth, all truth. I dunked my first time is in Friendship House. I used to run up the stairs. Lance Hammond. You ever heard of him?
I heard that name.
He gave me his weight jacket, right? And I put it on one day. And I said, let me run up once. I ran up one side, my side of the building, and went over the other side, came down, I did it again. And I kept doing that shit, right? So, we got a D circle in it. We got a D circle in the middle of the project. So I should just jump up. I kept doing that shit. And for some reason, I tried to dunk, and I just started dunking every time. I was like, it was easy to me. But I did do that. And I tell kids today, like, I tell people the story, and I'll be like, yo, I really did that. And then everybody wanted to get the weight jacket. I really ran up one side of the building, because we had 7 floors. I run up one side of the building, come down the other. And I did it like a couple of times. Then I started doing it more and more. And the shit just started jumping. It was like, I didn't know I was going to do that shit, but it worked. It worked. Yeah. It really worked, bro. That shit was crazy.
How old were you when you first threw it down over there? About?
Are they doing it?
How old were you? That first dunk you just talked about, first time you dunked?
I think I was like 14, some shit like that. Like, I was out there like 14, some shit, 15. Because I saw my brother do it. And then, I did that shit, right? I did it. And I told him, I'm like, come watch me do this shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna do it. And I did it. And it was like crazy. After that, it was over. I was like, it was so easy to me because all of this is getting your legs right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my legs was tight, and that's what happened. And I've just been doing it ever since.
So playing Friendship Center, the Friendship House there, then I know folks started noticing you too, man. So because you did youth games too before high school, all that stuff too, right?
Yeah, I did all that.
Who's on that squad? Who's on that squad?
On my squad?
That youth game squad, you remember?
Oh, it was me. You know Malik Cox? Cox, D-Bob, D-Bob, Derek Bobbitt. Sean Evans, I think it was Sean Evans. Damn, what the fuck?
You had some boys from Jersey City too on that team, right?
Yeah. But we really wasn't fucking with the Jersey City niggas because they had Jerry and Bob Harley and all that. They stayed over there with Sandy. Like it was a road.
Oh, you talk about no, talk about youth games. Wasn't Bobby and Jerry on your youth games team, right?
No.
Okay.
They would have played, but they fucked with Sandy.
Okay.
It was like we didn't want to go over there with them because they had their own crew and we had our own crew. Like I had like D-Bob. Remember Big Ice and Lil Ice and all of them?
Mm-hmm.
I call them Big Ice, Lil Ice. Isaac Johnson, Dennis Washington. He died. He passed away. Rest in peace. But yeah, we had our own little crew, man. Like, it was crazy.
Now that team right there you talking about, that's the one. Is that the one that B coach?
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, Brian.
Yeah.
Is my guy. Like, I love that. That's my main guy. I think it wasn't for Brian, I wouldn't be the way I am. Because, like, Brian, like, he's my guy, man.
Yeah.
I love Brian, Mr. Wembley. Them guys. Like, everything, like, real talk, bro, everything that I got is from them. Everything I did, my fire, my hunger, all them because of them.
Now, how crazy was it, man, going down to that North Y, walking up them steps to hit the gym? How was those runs? You remember?
Yeah, but like when you playing basketball, right? Me personally, when I was playing, I was from the project, so nothing bothered me.
Okay.
Like, you know, in Newark, everybody thinks you'll be scared, but it wasn't like that for me because I knew most of the guys. And then when I got there, and I started playing against the nicest one, like the best people, that didn't bother me at all because I'm like, all right, I'm nice too. That's how you think like, oh, he good. Like, all right, I'm good too. Like, let's play. That's how you think. Like, any motherfucker, anybody that play ball, that's how they think. Like, all right, he can't. All right, we're going to see what he do to me. Like, he ain't going to do that to me. And that's how I played. Always play. Yeah. I was never scared to go nowhere to play and all that shit. It was like I was playing, like what it is. Like, come on, let's rock out. But it was fun because them guys embraced me once they started seeing me play. So it was like, okay, good. So it didn't matter. That didn't bother me at all, man. At all.
Now you got to see the world a little bit even back then, as far as getting you off parole street. So that had to be something too. Just getting to travel, all that other stuff, being so young.
Yeah, that's getting away. Like, and then when I started playing for the Y, AAU and all that shit, I was traveling. It was that people don't realize. Like, I tell people to this day, like, you gotta do that shit because that's where you're gonna travel at. And the youth game, that's where they see you and they see you playing. Like, I got a little nephew now. His name's Tashawn, but he got to go to youth games and get out. Like, that's how they gonna know you. You can't just play around here. Everybody know who you are around here. So they gonna, just if I play against somebody around here, right? Then it's like, okay, I know I can kick it. I can do what I gotta do with him. Gotta do to him. Then when you go away, you got niggas the same way. They better than, like, you know what I'm trying to say? They good too. So you gotta show your ass with them. Now you got them up with your size, cause he tall as shit, like he good. But you got people your size. So it's like, he good as you and probably better. So you gonna let him bust your ass? Bust your ass?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna I ain't letting that shit happen to me. Your pride, that's when your pride come in.
Oh yeah.
Your pride come in like, yo, I can't, but he your size. And he doing shit that you ain't doing. So now you got to go home and work on the shit that he did to you. You know, I'm only 6'1", so it's like you got another guy. He's 6'5" or some shit, and you got somebody doing this shit. Like, it's crazy, man. These now is crazy. These motherfuckers is extra good. Like, I'd be like, yo, they running fast. Like, do you think they running faster than we was?
Do I say so? Nah.
Like, what the fuck? Like, they going fast, man. They be running fast as shit. But it's crazy.
Did you ever, as far as when you got playing, did anybody ever try to take you away from initially going to Orange High, or you knew you was going to Orange High?
Yeah, yeah. See, it's different now because I wasn't leaving Nooch. Like, you know Nooch, right? Sean Jones, right? I wasn't leaving him from the gate because that was my guy when we was playing in Friendship House. I wasn't going to leave him anyway because I'm like, okay, I want to play with him in high school because we played in the little leagues when we was growing up. But I never was going to leave him. So at one time, motherfuckers tried to tell me go to Scott. I don't live in East Shore. Fuck Scott. They was like rivals to us. So it's like, even him, we gonna get them. We gonna play and get them. Like, because that was our rival, Scott. Couldn't even play Storms because Storms were bigger than us. But me and Newt, I was like, no, I'm not gonna leave Newt. So that's why I never left. I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay here and rock out with Nooch. And that's what I did. I was like, man, I ain't leaving him.
Yeah.
I've been with his kids, and I'm like, nah. He got me about 2 years, but I still never left on this shit. Like I never.
Now you play varsity as a freshman. As soon as you got there, you was playing varsity basketball.
Nah, my freshman year I fucked up. You know, back in the day, I fucked up. Being a hard head nigga, couldn't play, grades wasn't right. Sophomore year I came. Sophomore year you got to wait till half the year and then get your grades right.
Okay.
I got grades right. Then I played with Nooch. I played with them my sophomore year. See, people think I graduated from Orange High, but I didn't. Right. And then I played with Nooch, and this is my sophomore year. But you got to wait half the year and then you can play. You know what I'm trying to say? So I got my grades, and then we played and we ran everything. But we lost in the championship. That's another story to tell. But rest in peace, Ron Barnes. You know he passed away. Ron Barnes.
I heard. Yes.
Big guy, like it's crazy, but that's another story to tell. But yeah, but I wasn't gonna leave Nooch at all, man. Like that was my main guy, bro. Like then we lost in the championship because of some shit that happened.
Yeah.
But lost, and then my junior year, that's when I was with John Robinson. And I ran Jay Hurt, Big Waddell. We had a crew.
You had a crew, yeah.
We kicked everybody's ass. Like we was like going in, but we lost his fucking Shabazz.
Yeah. That was the only loss I had that year too, I think.
Only loss we had, yeah. But we lost it. I'm still mad because of that shit.
So you hear the name Alvin Blackman? Whoa.
Yo. I love Alvin, but nigga, you the only motherfucker I want to get back. And he stopped. Yo, it's no lie. I don't want to play no ball, but I want to play him. Like he shitted on me, man. Like he did his thing on me, man. I think he did his thing on me because I was in foul trouble. But the nigga controlled everything. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But he was a year older than me anyway. But it was like, it don't matter. Like, you playing. I want, man, listen.
Now, y'all didn't get blown out that game, did y'all?
Nah, they beat it. Nah, they only won by like 4 or 5 points.
Okay.
But they beat us. It ain't the point. But this nigga controlled the game. Like, this, like, that's my man. Like, I fuck with his brother. I fuck with Lil Dudney, his brother. And I don't give a fuck. Like, I always wanted to play him again, but he stopped playing because I think something happened to his neck.
Okay.
So he couldn't play no more. But that boy was tough, man. He was tough as shit.
Yeah.
It was tough because we stayed at the coach house, right? And he gave us all this fucking food. And we was sluggish as shit.
Now y'all stayed at Coach Thompson's house that night, you saying? The night before?
Yeah, at his house.
Oh, he made sure y'all wasn't hitting the streets, huh?
Yeah, he didn't want that's what happened. And our legs were so heavy. And this motherfucker, like, he did me dirty and shit.
Yeah.
He did me dirty. I was so tired because my legs was heavy, but I got in foul trouble. And then I think coach ain't put me in till later on, like put me in now. But he, coaches know what they doing. So I can't blame him, but I can blame myself because we ate all that fucking food, bro. Yeah, everything was like, it was crazy, man. It was heavy. My leg was so heavy, man. Like, I want to get that motherfucker back, bro. That's one dude.
Yeah.
Like, I want to, like, I hope I could have played him when I came back from Orange. Like, he stopped playing. Like, I ain't know. He stopped playing. Something happened to him, but I think he was hurt. Some shit. But that's the only one guy that I'm going to give his props to because the boy got me. Shit.
Yeah.
He ain't kill me. He ain't like 90 points or nothing like that, but he controlled that shit. Like, little guard, you know how to control it. He controlled everything. And I couldn't stop it. Like, because my legs was heavy. That's one guy, man, like, real shit. I want to get his ass back.
Yeah.
But he never played again. I used to see him right in the park. And he used to be like, you ain't going to play no more? Like, he didn't play no more. He's like, you stopped playing because you got me? But he never, this is no lie, I can't make this shit up. Yo, I love the nigga, Like, he cool as shit.
Yeah,
I just want to like get in the game and play him and see where you go with.
Yeah. Question, I ask you, how's those Scott games, man? I just remember being like in Orange Middle, couldn't even get in. It'd be packed. Like, how's those Scott games, man?
When I was playing?
Yeah, when you was playing.
Man, we used to kick their ass.
Yeah.
I myself about shit. But they couldn't do nothing with us, bro. Like, one day, right, Al Grant had like the chicken pox. So I can tell you the story about this one. But they had Marquise.
Yes.
We like, who the fuck gonna guard Marquise? That motherfucker, can't nobody guard Marquise. Who the fuck gonna guard him? Man, listen. Remember I told you Big J hurt?
Yes.
We had Big Bedell. Remember Pookie?
I remember that name.
Remember Pookie? Where's Bond? We beat the shit out. We thought we was gonna get our ass kicked because Al Grant had the chicken pox. So we like, damn, he ain't playing. Man, we beat the shit out. And Scott. We beat him in Scott. We whooped their ass, but it wasn't easy. I'm not saying we kicked their ass like it was easy. But no, it was, we thought we was gonna get tore up because Marquise, like, we can't guard that guy. Because Al wasn't there. Al Grant, rest in peace. But we thought we wasn't gonna win because of him. And man, we went there and tore their ass up. We beat them and shit. We beat them. I'll get that game like it was yesterday, like, because of Marquise. Like, we can't guard that motherfucker. Like, Marquise way bigger than us back. We thought he was bigger than us back. Then when you get older, you start playing college and all that. Then I start jumping over that motherfucker. It wasn't no problem there. But then it was like when you in high school, that was like the biggest guy. Who the fuck gonna guard that guy? Yeah. And that's how it happened. And then when we beat they never beat us. They never beat us. When I was there.
When you was there, yeah.
I was there for a year and a half. Then I went to Oak Hill Academy.
Yeah. Got a question before we get to that. Who thought of the idea, man, as far as the orange and black Barclays? I think it was the Barclays one. You had one orange, one black. Who?
Oh, man, John.
Yeah.
Man, I did that shit one day.
I think they were the Barclays or the Delta Force. It was something.
It was the Barclays. Okay. What you talking about? One day, right? Me and John, we had, we sneaker fetish niggas. So it was like, me and John, one day, I had a pair on. No, check it out. Me and Nooch started that. Me and Nooch. Me and Nooch started it. And then the next year, Nooch graduated, and then it was us. I was a junior, John was a senior. And then me and John did it. But that was like a mistake type shit. But we had black and we had orange. And then he had them. So one day, I don't even know what made us do that shit. And we just, I said, put one of them on, you put yours on. And then we just switched it. Me and Nooch did it. He had a pair and I had a pair. I'm like, give me one of yours and give me one of yours. And that's how me and Nooch started it. And then the next year, me and John ran with it and shit. Okay. That's like literally that's how happened. And we don't know why we started it, but we tried it and then we just did it.
Yeah. You remember why?
Huh?
Nah, I was gonna say, you remember the decision to leave Orange? What made you leave Orange High?
Atari. You know what? You had one with Atari.
Yes.
It was like some came in, okay, they left. Now we got to start our whole shit. Like we got to start the whole, because we won everything. Our junior, me, John, and us, we won everything but set the game. We lost to Shabazz. And we won everything. And Atari was like, John leaving, Al leaving, Bedell leaving, Jay leaving. Yeah, I was the only junior. So they were like, now I got to start with O'Coop, Jamal Hilton, yeah. I just had to start over. And he was like, you think you want to do that? I'm like, I don't care. I was always an orange guy. And then he says, he asked me, I think you want to do it. So I don't know who made the call. I think Mr. Wembley made the call to Oak Hill Academy. And then they was trying to tell me about the school. I didn't know nothing about that shit. I'm from the projects. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna try it. And I'm leaving all my friends, my girls, all that shit,
Yeah.
and girlfriends and all that shit.
Girlfriends plural, huh? With an S at the
Girl,
end.
girl, she know what I'm talking about too. And I had to leave. And I'm like, I'm gonna try it because I'm a street dude. Like I'm a street guy. So I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know next year is a rebuilding year. I don't know how it's gonna work out. We just won a championship. Niggas gonna be coming after us. I knew the guys that we was playing with, but they wasn't like John and them.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't like John and Al. Or if I had them two guys forever, all my life, I would have stayed with that shit. They leave and shit. So I'm like, I'll try it. And I'm like, I went to Oak Hill Academy.
Now you out in the because Oak Hill, I mean, it's out in the boonies, right?
Hell, boonies ain't the word.
Mm.
So boom, my cousin takes me there, right? So we go. When they say Oak Hill, that means Oak Hill is like a hill you gotta go up, and then the school right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going in the motherfucker. I see cows and horses and shit there. So I'm like, told my mother, like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I'm not staying here. Try it. If you don't like it, you come home. It's my mother. My mother ain't care. She like, try it and see if you like it. And if you don't like it, come on. My brother was like, yo, man, you gotta do something different. Like always talking to my brother about everything. So I'm like, try it. If you don't like it, I'll come get you. It's my brother talking. I'll come get you. I tried it. I was like, all right. At first, it started off like that. But when you first get there, you got to go to classes, you got to do this, you got to do that until basketball starts. So the coach, Steve Smith, was like, yo, just relax. When the basketball season starts, because we're not going to be here. Like, we're going to be. And that's what happened. Once I started traveling, I was like, oh, shit, ain't that bad. Then I come home, right? I play an AAU game with Mr. Wimbledon and fucking broke my ribs and punctured my ribs. Broke my ribs, punctured my lung. I went back. I got caught up in some shit. Kicked me. But I had my grades was okay because they sent me my homework and shit. And I got my homework right, and then I got my shit right. They gave me my diploma. Because nobody in my family really graduated. Like my sister, Rashida did, and she went to Upstate one time. But my brother ain't graduated from high school. He had a baby. My sister, she had a baby. My sister Kim, she had a baby. But Rashida graduated, went to Upstate. Something happened when she ain't had the credit, some shit.
You had you mentioned Steve Smith, the coach, and it was just crazy. I mean, I'm sure like the practices, you found out basketball, the business side of basketball, probably down there, huh?
Down there, right? So you here, right? So you can do whatever you want to do here. Down there, everybody good. So when I got there, I thought it was the shit. Like, these niggas ain't shit. Nigga, you talking about the practice. Everybody got to fight for a spot. You got to fight for it. Like, you got to rock out, but everybody's nice. Like, everybody is good. Like, everybody is nice. Because, they coming from their own state. They coming from their own shit, whatever. Man, when I say that shit was crazy, and that's what made me get hungrier. Like, who made me get the way I am? Nooch. Nooch, I swear to God, that guy used to make me, like, when we in practice, he like make me, fuck that nigga. Like, he's the Lewis nigga in the world, but with the biggest fucking heart.
Yeah.
Like, niggas didn't want to fuck with Tiny, because I call him Tiny, but Nooch. And that's how I got so strong with me, playing hard. Like, I'm gonna bust his ass. Like, he made me feel like that. He did that shit. I'm a competitor. I competed, man. Like, from day one, I always competed and shit.
Yeah.
Even with me, my first practice in Orange, I had to compete. Like, you ain't taking my spot. I ain't saying nobody's name, but jumped on me early. Nooch ran the drills. Jumped on me early. And man, listen, you gotta get him too.
Okay.
And I went past fucking dunked. Nick Thompson stopped. Thompson didn't see it, but everybody else went crazy, like, oh shit. And they stopped the practice, bro.
Now you caught you caught somebody?
did I? Like, he all up on like, man, listen, I don't want to put him out there like that, but cause that's my dude.
Yeah.
I could, but I ain't gonna do it and shit.
Nah, but you
And
said that they stopped practice, huh?
they stopped the whole practice. Like, practice over. I don't hard. Cause we had a drill, like you pick up at half court. You gotta play defense and shit. But he all up on me like, he ain't taking my spot. Man, listen, that was an ugly sight. I went past, boom, dunked on. Tom said, what happened? Nuke stopped the whole practice. Like, it's over. Talk to him. I do need to talk to him too.
Nah, definitely.
We need to talk to him too. Cause like me and him got from friendship house shit, we got stories to tell, man. He was that guy to me. Nuke was the guy. Shit. He was the guy.
You talked about leaving Oak Hill. You came up top back home. You got hurt, everything else. So that stopped that whole situation?
What happened? I didn't get my SAT scores in Oak Hill Academy. I didn't. You see me?
Yes, I can.
Why you keep leaving? You keep oh Barry. Okay.
I'm here. I'm good.
So I left. No, I didn't get my scores. I didn't get the SAT scores. So Mr. Wimberly got me in the MCI.
I'm about to say, we got something in common. I went to MCI.
I heard. He just told me. I didn't know that. It's crazy, right? I loved it.
Max Good was your coach, huh?
Yeah, Max Good. Yeah, he just told me that. That was funny you saying it now. He did tell me that. I'm glad you brought it up to me. But he told me that. You played football there, right?
Yes.
That was crazy. So I went there, and then I got my scores. I got my scores there because all your classes for SAT. I got the grades or whatever, and then I went to West Virginia.
Now, whether it's Oak Hill or even MCI here, I just know the MCI part, obviously, man, just watching the basketball players because y'all ain't never lose a game, but just to go watch practice and just sit there, it'd be rows of D1 coaches. I'm like, this is crazy. Everybody flying up to that little Pittsfield, Maine. It was like, I never seen nothing like that day in my life.
That was gangster, man.
Yeah.
That was cool, man. Like, I want to go back up that motherfucker. Like, I want to go back to school there. Now they paying motherfuckers out here.
Oh, I don't even know.
College players, I'm going to go back to college and shit.
So how come West Virginia? Where else was you looking at before you decided there?
I got offers from North Carolina State, Vermont, not Vermont, Old Dominion. John wanted me to come to that shit. Little bullshit schools at the time. I had the bullshit schools, but I only visited two. I only visited two of the schools that you get 5 of them. I took 2 of them and I chose West Virginia.
Now you keep staying out in these boonies, man. Oak Hill, Pittsfield, Maine. Now you in what? Morgantown, man. Like you.
It's different. It was different. It's still like it's big time because the football shit. Like back then, the basketball shit was all right, but it wasn't. It was Atlantic 10. But the football was it's different from football to basketball. But that's when Major Harris was there. And he had all the big time football. It was a big football state. So I went there. I just needed something different. I had to get from the project. Like I didn't have a problem going away. Like, I wasn't in jail. I wasn't doing none of that shit. I was like, let me get the fuck away from here. But get an education. I was good with that. So it was like, all right. So Ron Brown, like, it was a cool dude, Ron Brown. He's a recruiter. Slick talking cat. But he did his thing, man. He did all right. He got me there. So when I got there, it was perfect. It was like, fine. You can't ask for nothing else. Like, it was nice. Like, anybody who want to go to school there would love it. Like, if you just commit to it, like, you good. You all right. It was fine, man. It wasn't too fast. It wasn't too slow. But you had to be there. And then you've been away from Jersey. That's 6 hours away. So it's like, it's like 6 hours away. So it's like, I can come home. But I didn't have a car my freshman year. Then when I got my car, I was okay. Because I can go home. Like, now sometimes you're doing some shit like, I just want to go home for a weekend, but you can't because you ain't got the money. I ain't no money like that. My mom's ain't had no money to get me home when I wanted to come home. So I got to sit my ass down and eat that shit. But it turned out because I graduated. It turned out.
Yeah.
I had a baby. I had my little girl down there. It worked out for me. It just worked out for me. Everything worked out because I know now I can go somewhere and don't have to. It ain't about the streets no more. It ain't about 108. It ain't about the streets no more. Them niggas still doing the same shit, man. Like for real. So it worked out for me, man. It really did. It really did. Then I tried to get my nephew out of this shit, Corey, and then he felt the same way. He got out of this motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Got out of it, and I'm surprised. He was a headache, man. He was terrible.
Yeah, yeah. Before I mention your nephew, that I was gonna get to him there, but that whole West Virginia thing, as far as even on the court, man. I know you just talked about adjusting off of it, but even on the court, you had to change your game up some.
Yeah, I did because I'm a free baller. I'm a free baller. Like I just play. But then when I went there, I had to everything was structured. Well, with Gail Catley, it was structured. I had to run down the right lane. I'm the 2 guy. The 3 guy got to run to the left lane. Like, you come down, you just play. It was like, I really, 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 oh man, I don't even want to talk about that shit. Hell yeah, like that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
I talk about ourselves and shit about that shit.
How'd you adjust?
I just played. I like to play.
Yeah.
I just in basketball, so I just played it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta play. You just gotta play. Now hopefully get your shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get the break, you gotta go. Like, that's me. Go, we out. But I just had to play, man. I just had to play. It was with this motherfucker, like, it wasn't no adjusting. Like, you gotta run to the right. I'm the 2 guy. 2 mean even, 3 mean odd. 3 mean left, 2 mean right. How the fuck I'm on the left side? Me and him got to cross each other to go. Like, that's how it was, man. Everything was structured with this guy.
Did you ever think about transferring?
Nah, because it seemed like I'm quitting. Like, it would have been like I was quitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take it. Like, I can't. It's like, I'm a quitter. I ain't never been no quitter. But if I did do that transfer, it's like I was quitting. So I didn't want that. I didn't want to do that. I thought about it. Hell yeah, I thought about it 100 times. But it's like you quit. Like when a nigga leave and shit, like you quit. And what the fuck I know to put you in a better situation, but it seemed like I would have been a quitter. Like, that's why I stayed. I could have left, but I ain't. It just seemed like when a nigga transfer, you quit.
Okay, yeah.
I know how many people think certain shit, but I was never the type guy that quit. Like, I'm not gonna quit. Because if you go to another schools, you couldn't handle it there. So now you think you can handle it here? Imagine you quit, right? And you go to another school. And then what happens? You don't like it there neither. You gonna quit again? You gotta stick it. I thought I was hanging in there. I hung in there. The best thing out of all that shit, man, I got a degree about shit.
Yeah.
I got a degree. I graduated, walked on stage. And it's funny because I ain't graduated on stage nowhere. I graduated on college on stage. And my mom, grandma, my brother, everybody was there to see me graduate, like walk across the stage. I ain't graduated in high school. I got 11. O'Kill kicked me out because I did some dumb, humped on the bitch or whatever. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I thought your ass off this shit. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I want to tell you all the shit, like, but
yeah,
I know you can say with certain shit, but I
Oh
did
no,
well.
you talk freely with this. I mean, that's whatever you care to share. If you don't share, that's fine too, man. Just having you on here, Mike. Like I said, this is a joy in itself, man. So, I mean, some things keep to the vest, which is totally cool. I mean, not a problem with me, man. I was just gonna say that whole basketball thing. Did you think that messed you up as far as the system, as far as taking you to the pros?
Yeah, yeah, no. It was on me. I should have, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. It's hard to explain, like because like I said, the job, that his coaching style was not. It wasn't like it wasn't the way like like I said, I like the free doing thing, like let's go and play, like play. You see certain shit and then you do it, but then when a motherfucker tell you, then you in film session and they tell you something different, and you be like, damn, I thought I could have got away with something. Said I could have dipped in and did something else, but you got to go to the corner. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain.
Well,
I can't because
yeah.
they, like, you know what I'm saying. I stayed thinking that to make it. It wasn't mine. When you get recruited, right? They tell you like they're gonna let you. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. It's nothing like that when you get there. That was my way, no way. But to leave is when I quit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I could have left my freshman year. I'm like, but I didn't mean if I left, I was gonna quit. I'm not a quitter, so like I'm gonna work out. I'll figure it out. And I never, it was never the same, bro. Like,
But
think about
you got to be yourself though, in them off seasons, them summer leagues and everything else.
yeah,
You got to be Mike, huh?
come home, I kick everybody ass, but it's like it's just crazy, man. You hit the nail on the head. Like I can come home and be me and kick. Like I move.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got it. Come on, I got it. Some of these shit, man, that's the fun shit right there. Cause you playing against niggas that played and now they in the league. They in the NBA or they overseas and you making money. I got to go back to West Virginia. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I still got 3 more years. Like that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't.
Did you ever get any offers or any shots as far as anywhere, whether it's NBA overseas?
No, I played in the when I came home, I fucked my leg up. I fucked my leg up when I was in my senior year. I think I should have redshirted, but I could have had to waited and then got my leg right and then played in another season. But I fucked my leg up, and then after that shit was like I came home. Nobody never shot at me, whatever. But I came home playing the ABA, kicking their ass. I had a couple of offers overseas, but I never like thought about it like that. Like I ain't go get an agent, tell them to talk to. I didn't want to do all that shit. Well, I just played in the ABA, and then that was it. I was like, fuck that, man, fuck all that. Then I got a job. That's what I got. I got my job at Amtrak.
Mm-hmm.
I got the job at Amtrak. I was like, shit, these niggas got it. I ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
So,
And you've been there forever now, right?
25 years.
Woo! That's good stuff, man. Did you even early on when you first started actually working, did you still just to play as far as in the summertime or what have you?
Yeah, I was playing the ABA. I was on the weekends because it's like weekend
Got
game.
you. Okay.
Don't get no money from that shit. But I was just playing. I was still playing at the time. That was it. I was like, man, once you get a job, and it's like, I remember when I got hired, and then they was telling me some shit like, they asked me a question like, if you had to work, would you work or you go to your game? I was like, I go to my job because it's overtime.
Yeah.
Job, then the shit. Then the basketball shit. And I guess the more and more I started working, the more and more I was like, you know what? Basketball shit ain't your life. Like basketball ain't my life. It was like it wasn't my life. So I was like, okay, I'm okay with going to work or whatever. But it's so funny because I still get response. Niggas like, damn, you ain't playing no more? No. I don't want to play. I can take you now. Okay, you can take me. I want to play me one-on-one. Why don't you want to play me one? I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. But I ain't played basketball in 30 years, bro.
Yeah.
I got the job. I played a year after that, 2 years after that. Like playing like recreational and all that. But it's not, it ain't shit, man. Like, I bust my ass all my life. And then I just had open heart surgery. How the fuck I had open heart surgery and I played basketball all my life?
Yeah.
They took something wrong with my heart. So I had to get open heart surgery. I'm like, fuck, I've been playing basketball all my life, had no problems. And now I got to get open heart surgery. That shit was crazy to me too, but it happens, man.
Nah, it does, man. But you got to live. I mean, I know you had your daughters, but also you mentioned them. How was it just to see Corey's come up, your nephew?
That was great to me.
Yeah.
That was perfect for me because check this out. Corey he talked too fucking much. He a high head type kid, right? Because my sister was like in the drug, like got high, selling drugs. She was like a high head ass motherfucker. So I had told Hatari, because Hatari retired. He had retired from doing all that shit. So I'm like, Hatari, I need you to come back to coaching because I need you for my nephew. He don't listen. He don't have no choice but listen to you because Atari will fuck you up.
Right.
Like, he'll chop you in your fucking neck or something. But I know the way Atari talk, you're going to have to respect. So I got Atari to come back to Coach Corey. And that man did wonders for that cat. He did. Atari did wonders for him. And then check it out. I'm going to the store. So, no, he called me. He was like, yo, let me find out you ain't say something he said, but he had did his interview with you already. Okay. And I'm like, I'm going to do it. And like, he did his already, but he didn't say he did it. He was just popping shit to me. I'm like, I'm going to do it. Like, I was supposed to be like the first guy or some shit. I'm like, I'm going to do this shit, man. Like, I got to work. Like, I can't get in touch with him and shit. And it's weird because Atari told me, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. I just did, but he didn't tell me he did it. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I was buying my car, and that's what he said. He said it to me. It was weird though.
Definitely.
I was like, yo, I'll be watching all your shit. I try to watch all of them, people that I know. And I'll be like, yo, he's doing this thing. I said, I gotta get on here for him because then John did his shit. He wanted to do all of us. So I'm like, nah, why would we do all of us when you can have 3 people? You can have me doing my own, you do your own, and then Al can do his own. But rest in peace, Al.
Peace out, yeah.
You get 3 more episodes of shit. I'm like, nah, because if we all together, it's gonna take questions he wanna ask me, might wanna take questions he wanna ask you, and take questions he wanna ask Al. So I was like, nah, we just do it together. We do it separate. But I was gonna do it. I don't know why it took too long, but I worked too much.
Nah. Totally understand that. With this basketball thing, man, like, even though I know it's been 30 years since you stopped playing, but just, I'll say to sports, I'll leave it just with sports. What is it giving you that sticks with you to this day, just from you playing back when? What still sticks with you from playing?
As far as games or
like the game, like what has it meant to you? Like, as far as what is it giving you as far as, you know, in regards to just playing sports?
Like I'm a competitor, so it's like if a nigga talk shit to me today, I'm gonna want to play. I'm like, I ain't gonna do what I used to do, but I'm 51 years old now, so it's like I still love it. I still watch it. I still fuck with it, but I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all the way around the board. That's all I know is basketball. Basketball and working for Amtrak. Like, that's it. That's all I know. It's like playing basketball now. But to come out there, like, you probably can beat me now. Like, that type shit.
Nah. I got nah.
Oh. I'll be like, so, like, we can go out there and have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still want to do that. And, you know, a lot of people ask me, like, do I want to coach and all that? Nah. And everybody, I don't know why people ask me that. I'm like, no, my brother do that. My brother know how to do that. Remember Magic?
I'm in Magic. I'm Terry Allen. They coached me in the Mechanic Street League. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. They do that. I'm not a coach. I know if I know what I want. Like if I'm out there, I know what I can just I can tell people, go here, go there, go there. Like, you know, I know what I'm doing. But to tell a kid that and they don't even know what I'm talking about, it's like, nah, then I be yelling at the kids and shit. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm on the sideline, Jamal Cooper, he always say that too to me. You can come on the sideline. I'm like, nah, I can't do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, nah, I hear you. I hear you with that coaching. I totally hear you.
Can't do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather watch or I'm in the stand. This is how Charlie should coach us. He used to be in the stand. Remember, it was Thompson.
Right.
We never listened to Thompson. We listened to Hatari. We never listened to Thompson. We listened to Hatari. This is crazy, man. Like, I'm telling you, I ain't never listened to Thompson. I like Coach Thompson. Don't get me wrong. I used to listen to Atari. That man had me forever, bro. Like, he had me when I was in high school. Like, he had us. So whatever Thompson said, we was like, okay, cool. We go out in the floor, 1, 2, 3, go. And we look at Atari. Atari start telling us what to do. And make the shit up. Ask John. Yeah.
Oh, no, I believe it. Nah, I definitely believe it.
We listen to Atari, bro. That's
nah, special man he is. Special man he is.
Yeah, he's good. He's great. Great.
Yes.
He took care of me, man, all my life, bro. Like, to this day, I can call Hot and be like, you all right? Yeah, you're good. What's the matter? Like, listen. He like my dad, bro, like, for real. He was like my dad, too, but, like, he never had a problem. Like, he's just cool as shit, bro.
Yeah.
I think that's the flyest interview you had was him.
Yeah. Nah, like I said, like you said, you just said it right there, man. Just cool and nah.
You do some dumbass shit, he gonna tell you about that too.
That's right.
Don't give a fuck, bro. That nigga don't care.
Yeah. Nah, you're right, man. You're right. I got
Yo, he should take me to the dentist. Right, to the dentist.
That's
and
real.
One day,
that's real.
His car broke down on the Parkway, right? Now, mind you, he wears a suit because he used to work in City Hall, East Orange. And he jumped over the gate with the suit on. He had a long ass coat. He jumped over the gate.
Little trench joint, like a little trench coat and stuff.
But he had a suit on and shit. He jumped over the gate because he had to go find a phone. Then we had to pay phones, and we had no cell phones there. This 30 years ago. He jumped over the fucking gate with the trench coat on. With shoes, he had a suit. Yo, he had a suit on. He jumped over the gate to go take the phone call to call his boy to come pick up his car. But you know, I talk to everybody.
Yeah.
He jumped over the fucking gate, bro.
Oh, speaking of Atari and jumping over gates, something else he mentioned. I need you to confirm this, man. You used his whip for the prom or something, and he ain't see it to the next day, I believe. I think it's something along those lines.
Yeah. No, I ain't taking it to the prom.
You went to Dorney Park? You went somewhere?
No, I took his shit. I used his car to take my driver's license. His driver's license, me and John Robinson. Because he had to work. So me and John Robinson, I took my driver's test. We came back. So when we came back, Atari like, we had beepers at the time. We had the beepers. So this motherfucker came back. So John was like, he went to go talk to some girl. And it was around the corner from the project. Like, I was in the project. So he gave me the car. I was like, all right, I'm going to call you to come get me, like, when he's done. So I said, okay. So where's my, all of a sudden I see John run up the street and shit. So he like, Atari told me don't give you the car because you just got your license. I'm like, why the fuck I got license? We never understood what he was saying, but it makes sense. I'm going to be excited, driving, not paying attention because I got license. So John ran up there and he didn't even ask for the car. That's what fucked me up. That's why we kept the car. Oh, he let me take it to the prom. He did. He let me take it to the prom. Yeah, I took his car to the prom. This is when he had Cadillac. He was driving Cadillac. Then he went to Benz and all that shit. I took his Benz to go get my daughter. I took his Benz to go pick up my daughter. I had to go halfway from West Virginia. It's a halfway point we go to, and he gave me the Benz one time. It was crazy. Hot, like he loved motherfucker. If he love you, he love you.
Yes.
I give him that. He love you, he love you.
Yes. Now,
Then
what?
No, I said if he love you, he love you. That's a real, genuine dude, bro. Like, I love him from to the day I die. Like, he's genuine, bro.
Yeah.
He give you like the shit off his back. He give me money, sneakers, all kinds of shit. I put him on my nephew, and then he took care of him. You can't ask for no more than that shit. Friendship and all that shit, you can't ask for that.
No, you can't. You can't.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me ask you some random questions here, man. I know you're a straight shooter, so you'll give me your honest answers here. Cool. Obviously, speaking about cars and all this stuff, but when you in your whip, you prefer the Turnpike or the Parkway?
Parkway.
Great Adventures Action Park.
Great Adventures.
Romeo's or White Castles?
Romeo. Romeo all day.
Block party or the club?
Block party. Club. I take the club.
Which one? You said what?
I said which one?
Which club? I could see what you probably like. You probably used to mess with the peppermint. That was your thing?
Yeah.
I could see that. I could totally see that. Orange High or West Virginia? University of West Virginia.
Orange High. All day.
Yeah.
Oh my God, John.
Yeah.
My dude. And Nooch. No bullshit. I ain't gonna leave him out. And Nooch.
Playing wise, Elmwood or Central Playground?
Central Playground.
Yeah. As far as you already told me about them Scott Orange games here, but bodies here, man. Like, which one of your most memorable posters, man? Who you caught out? Something that even now if you crossed your mind? Who was it?
I tried to get Anthony Mason, but he picked me up out the air like this. Like, he grabbed me and was like, I can't let you dunk on me. And he called me my name, Mike, and set me down. I tried to get that motherfucker. He picked me up, grabbed me out there and was like, I can't let you get me. I was just trying to get his ass that day. But we beat the shit out of them in Belmont. Me and him, remember Herman Austin?
Yeah, Herm, yeah. You got elevator and helicopter here, huh?
Yeah, man, Herm, yeah. We kicked their ass down in Belmont. Like, we beat the shit out of them. Then we came to the Peppermint, right? He was all there. And he was like, damn, Herm, I expect you to do what you did, because Herm had like 40 on them niggas. And I had 30 on them niggas. Herm had 39, I had 29. He was like, I expect you to do it, but damn, where the fuck you come from? That's what Anthony Mason said.
Well, if he's at the Mint, hopefully he bought y'all drinks.
Huh?
Hopefully he treated y'all to some drinks.
Man, we ain't even going there. They had the drinks outside in his car. Like, it was his car. He had a car. So we drunk outside. We just popped shit. Because we got to wait till everybody come out. So that was the shit. Inside of that shit, it wasn't like, to me, that shit wasn't nothing. When you come outside, that's when you have it. Yeah. Cops ain't give a fuck.
Nah.
We had fun out. So we was drinking outside. And I live on the project, so I walked. I ain't no car. I used to ride with Herm to the game. So we came around and I came up top. He's like, Herm, I expect you, the motherfucker. You're 30. He had 39. He kicked their ass. And I had 29. He was like, I ain't expect him to do that shit. This Anthony Mason talk. I asked Herm about that shit. If you ever get to Herm,
I did get Herm. I did. Yeah, I did get him.
Yo, I wish you could have asked him about that shit. Him, they asked that day. It was, Terry DeHair and played with that team too. It was him. Anthony Mason, Terry DeHair. Who else was it? He had somebody. I think a nigga Skip to a Lou or some shit.
Skip to my Lou.
Yeah, I think all of them played with them. We kicked their ass. Me and her, we was on their ass. But we had niggas from Philly. I gotta give them niggas shout outs too, because one name was Jonathan, we call him Big Guy. He held Mason down. Hey, this nigga, man, he played his ass off that game. Just slow Mason down. But we was running at him anyway. You know, we like, nigga, get the ball out your hand. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Speedy, you know, Speedy that played in, he was in that movie, Above the Rim.
Yes.
He played with him. We kicked their ass. They don't count. They don't count.
About posters here, rumor has it you caught Luther right out.
Oh, shit. They turned around too late. Mm-hmm. Hey, once I'm in the air is what it is. Anybody like that, like you turned around too late. Yeah. He turned too late, and it was already in the air. He was like, "Oh shit!" I fuck with him too. You know, I fuck with Luther now. He fucked up. I fuck with him. He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't play a whole lot of basketball here, but best game you ever played? Does something just stick out? A game stick out that your best game you ever played?
What you mean, in college too?
No, in general, at any level. You don't have to name each level, but at any level, is a game that sticks out like best game you ever played?
I had a lot of games that stick out in the Pro-Am League, but yeah, I'll say my Pro-Am League. But I had
best team you ever been on in your life. Is it a team that just sticks out?
Oak Hill Academy.
Okay.
No, but that wasn't the best team. Atari team.
The Summer League joints?
Yeah, the Summer League joint. Yeah.
Now, as far as
everybody say that, right?
Who? No. Who was on those teams? Like, can you name like
you? Me, Bob Cole, John Robinson. Remember Lynn? Lynn Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Red, he was on it.
Yeah.
Rob Cole, but I don't remember him being on the team with us. Me, Rob Cole, Marcus Gatiss, rest in peace, Marcus Gatiss, Tony Duckett. I was coming off the bench with these motherfuckers. These guys was like shit. These guys, I was a kid. Like I'm learning from them guys. Like all they told me was run the floor. That's all they told me to do, and that's how I was dunking on. That's how I was dunking on everybody because they like run the floor.
Yeah.
Bob Cole, Tommy Best. We had a crew. We had a nice crew.
Now, speaking of Rob Cole here, actually, before I get to Rob Cole and those guys, is there a game that you would like to get back? Like one you mentioned the Shabazz game and Al right here, but is there any other game you should have got back or wish you had back? You could play a do-over?
Real shit. That's the only game I want back. That's Shabazz game. I wish we can play them niggas. I swear, man. Like them niggas, man. The IRA, like he controlled that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 30 years later, I still want to play this guy. Like, why? For what?
Yeah.
And now we probably both grown. He already doing good and all that shit. But that's the only game I ever want to get back. That Shabazz game. Because niggas talk shit. Like you hear it after like years that you play. But that's one game I just want to get back. And play us again and then see what happens. With our same crew, your same crew, without us eating all that food at our house.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one game I would love to get back. Like, let's play again. Like, that's it.
Now, being from Orange, your all-time Orange starting five. Your starting five. It could be positionless. You don't even have to be positionless. Your starting five. Your all-time Orange starting five.
Me? Well, now I don't gotta add me, right?
It's your team. You added you or not. That's your team.
All right, me. I gotta play. I want to play. Me. I gotta put my man John in there. I can never not put him in. I want Rob Cole with me.
Okay.
He gotta be with me. Shit, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no center forward, none of that shit.
Nah, this your five. Don't have to be his position. Yeah. Positionless.
And Nooch.
Mm-hmm. And I can save
John, Rob Cole, Nooch, and my brother.
And I save you. You get a 6-man. You got a 6-man?
A six nigga, like, oh shit. What's this guy? That played for Orange, right?
Yeah, your orange, your orange team. Yep. Ooh.
Greg Thomas.
Yeah.
Yo, coach. Yeah, he can shoot his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can shoot his ass off. Yeah, him. I'll take that. I'll live and die by them motherfuckers right there.
Yeah. Well,
I really would.
You's the best to walk the orange high hallways?
Who?
You.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Cause I wasn't there. I only, like I said, I played a year and a half there. So it's like, I can't say that.
Yeah.
I'll say Nucha John did that. Or Rob Cole wasn't there when I was in school, so can't say that. But me personally, I say John. Yeah. John Robinson, I say Nooch, like them niggas. Cause he played like 21 fucking sports and shit. Nooch, baseball, football, hockey, he did all that shit.
Yeah.
You ain't even had no hockey team, but yeah.
Yeah, who's somebody who should have made it? However you define made it. Somebody who should have made it.
Bean. His name is Bean. Davion Clay.
Bean. Okay, I heard that name, yeah.
Bean, he should have made it. That motherfucker, man, though. Bean should have made it, bro. But, you know, he got fucked up in the streets, whatever. But, yeah, Bean. You know Mike Clay?
Mike Clay.
You heard about Mike Clay?
Yes.
That's Mike Clay nephew. Okay. Bean should have made it. He was better than me and Mike Clay. But he should have made it. Like, he just got in the streets and got fucked up in the game, but he was tough, bro. Like, tough. Like, he was hard. Had a jumper, like he was tough. And if you never know him, but see, I'm saying this now, nobody will never know who he is. You'll never know who he is if I ain't say his name, but you heard about him. It's the difference. You see what I'm saying? Like, you keep watching him and he played and you be like, damn, what happened to him?
Yeah.
He was tough.
Yeah. What's best part about being Mike Boyd?
Best part about being me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm Mike Boyd. I don't know. I can't. Yeah. How you gonna answer that shit? Like, I don't know. Okay. I'm just me. I ain't never changed. I know that shit. I can't change. So motherfuckers that know me. They know he ain't gonna change. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't need nobody. So what the fuck? Yeah. I ain't gonna call nobody if I need him. Like, you know how you need something? Like, I can't do that shit. Like, it's me. I'm just me.
Yeah. How about best part about being a father?
My kid's grown, so it's like now, like I did it. So it's like,
yeah.
But you know, it's funny how you be with somebody else and you be their father too. So it's like, you know, be with somebody else. And I got a girl, my wife's daughter, I named girlfriend, well, we call her girlfriend, named Patricia. And this girl, I had her since she was 5 years old. This girl talk like me, act like me. I swear, you'll be like say you don't even know her. Like, if you know me, you was around me, this girl act like me, talk like me. She just me. Yeah. It ain't even my baby. But she been around me since she was 5. But her demeanor, her ways, everything is just like, it's crazy, man. We were just talking about that shit too.
Yeah.
She was like, you better not motherfucking you better not fuck our name up. Like, what? She ain't no boy. She's a field.
Yeah.
But yeah, she talk like me, act like me, think like me. It's crazy, man. You'll know if you ever met her, like you meet her, like say, I'm gonna meet you. I gotta meet you. Like meet you, like be around you for a night or something. But yeah, she that's my girl, man. That's
a book on your life. What would you call it?
Elevator.
Yeah. Say no more.
I call it Elevator, yeah.
Yeah, say no more. Say no more. And even this point in your life, being 51 years old, man, what advice would you get at that young Mike Boyd, that 17, 18-year-old Mike Boyd? What advice would you give him?
You gotta work harder than me, bro. Like work, I'm talking about your skill, your ability, whatever, you gotta work. You just gotta work. If I knew what I know now, like I would have been working. I would have been like a nigga in the gym like Kobe or some shit. Like I would have been working.
Yeah.
We think we just go off talent, but you can't go off talent. Man, work. You gotta stay your ass in that gym, bro. That's like Floyd Mayweather. Like this nigga stay in the gym. So he whoop everybody's ass. Yeah. You gotta work. Like, you know, we always think, I remember Allen Iverson said that he go hang out and all that, but he said Kobe go in that gym. Yeah. While they hanging out, he in the gym. If I would have known what I know now, I would have worked hard. Cause it's not hard, but work, nigga, I would have put more shots up or whatever. It would have been crazy. Now that I know what I know. Right? But you don't think like that when you motherfucking teenager. You want to hang out. You want to go to the party. You want to have some fun. Yeah. He didn't do that. I heard that motherfucker was in the gym. So yeah. Just stay in that gym, man. You can't get in no trouble. You at the gym. So work, man. It's work. Yeah.
Now, what would your mom say about you?
My mom's now?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she'd be proud. My mother told me that I was an irresponsible motherfucker when I was a kid. Yeah. She's like, you irresponsible. I'm like, what? So Terry and Kim and Rashida, I'm the youngest, and she said I was irresponsible. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck she mean by that? Because I was wilding, like I was doing some dumb shit back in the day. But I'm the only motherfucker graduated from college. So I'm irresponsible? They ain't graduated from college. That's how you think. Like, that's how you be thinking. They didn't even finish high school. But I'm irresponsible. My brother gonna kill me for this shit. But
yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. I'm just glad I accomplished that shit though.
That's right.
I accomplished it, so you can't take it away from me. So mad or not, I know he gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Terry. Yo, my bad.
Yeah. Mike, you don't know how much of an honor this was, man. Like I told you right from the gate, when all this stuff started jumping off, like to try to want to have you on, man. And again, I know the exploits and the highs and some of the highs and lows and stuff that you just even was willing to share here. So from the bottom of my heart, man, I thank you for just taking time out, man, to do this, man. I'm so grateful for this opportunity, Mike, man. Salute, man. Thank you.
No problem, bro. I know I had to do it though. And it's weird that you called me and I was thinking about this. Y'all like, he called me personally. So I had to be like, damn, like I had to do it. Yeah. It's a blessed thing though for you, bro. Like, I like what you're doing, man. You're doing good with this shit, though. I love it.
Appreciate it.
I love it. You want to call me back? Call me again. And we'll do it another time, 5, 6 years later. I don't give a fuck. I'll do it for you.
Nah, that's what it is, man.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Mike, man. And definitely
right,
I'll be in touch, man. Thank you.
Right,
Thank you, man. We'll talk.
I love you always, bro.
Back at you. No doubt. Peace. Waiting to get Mike on. Like I said, I won't expect nothing less as far as straight shooting. Mike, man, thank you for this opportunity. Like I said, right from starting all this stuff here, was hoping to have an opportunity just to chop it up for a minute. So no, thank you for sharing a little bit of your world, man. That being said, I'm just step away. I put my hand over my heart. That means I feel you. Yeah.